It's Youth Recognition Day here at Watson Memorial Baptist Church, and right now we want to spotlight our youth here at Watson and their accomplishments this past school year. Starting with Selah Green. Selah is 5 years old. She goes to Green Classical Homeschool. She's headed to kindergarten, and she wants to be a ballet dancer and sings in our youth choir. Isaiah Thomas III is 5 years old, and he attends Thomas Classical Homeschool. He's heading to kindergarten. He wants to be a scientist, and he loves sports and reading and animals. He helps with Dare to Care, and he has attended our Brotherhood breakfast. Mauricio Dietz Jr. is 5 years old, and he's heading to kindergarten at Fern Creek Elementary. He is a baseball and soccer player. Mercy Adams is 7 years old, and she attends Adams Christian Academy, and she's headed to the 3rd grade. She enjoys gymnastics so much that she wants to be a gymnast when she grows up. She also enjoys reading, swimming, and painting, and she participates in our youth choir, Sunday school, and Bible study. Daniel Green is 7 years old, and he attends Green Classical Homeschool. He is headed to the 2nd grade. He wants to be a firefighter and enjoys sports and video games. He's in our youth choir and helps with our homeless outreach ministry. O'Neill Anderson is 7 years old, and he attends Hawthorne Elementary. This year, he received outstanding remarks in Spanish and social studies. He wants to be a Lego designer, and he enjoys PBS Scratch Jr. He also attends Sunday school. He's in youth choir and serves in the Dare to Care food pantry. David Green is 8 years old. He attends Green Classical Homeschool, and he is headed to the 4th grade. He wants to be a firefighter. He enjoys games and sports, and he sings in our choir and helps with our homeless outreach. Cameron Rice is 8 years old and received all outstandings this year at Farmer Elementary. He's headed to the 3rd grade. He wants to be a veterinarian and help people all around the world. He loves sports, and he participates in our homeless outreach. Lyric Jefferson is 8 years old, and she qualified for advanced classes this year at Farmer Elementary. She's headed to the 4th grade, and she wants to be a scientist and an Olympic swimmer. She loves playing with her friends, singing, and swimming. She is in our youth choir, has helped with Dare to Care, and participates in Sunday school and Bible study. Ava Anderson is 9 years old, and she attends Hawthorne Elementary. She is headed to the 4th grade and received all outstandings this year. She wants to be an artist and a chef. She is involved in the National Young Scholars Program and the Anti-Bullying Club. She attends Sunday school and serves in our Dare to Care food pantry. Tora Adams is 10 years old, and she attends Adams Christian Academy. She's headed to the 5th grade, and she wants to be a pediatrician. She enjoys music, jiu-jitsu, and art. She's in our youth choir and usher ministry. She attends Sunday school and Bible study. Caden Rice is 10 years old, and he received a 3.9 GPA this year. He attends Brandeis Elementary and had perfect attendance and even received the honor roll. He's headed to 5th grade, and he wants to be an engineer. He enjoys sports and recently received a black belt in karate. He serves as a youth usher here at Watson. Brandon Johnson is 10 years old, and he received all A's and B's this year and made the honor roll at Stouffer Elementary. He's headed to the 5th grade, wants to be an engineer, enjoys sports and playing with his friends, and he serves as a youth usher here at Watson. Jasmine Anderson is 11 years old, and she's headed to the 6th grade at Grace James Academy of Excellence. She received all A's this final quarter. She wants to be an author, and she's interested in things like safety patrol, dance, and recall competitions. She attends Sunday school, serves in our youth choir, and our Dare to Care food pantry. Nehemiah Jefferson is 13 years old. He received a 3.6 GPA this year at W.E.B. Du Bois Academy. He is headed to the 8th grade. He wants to be a sneaker designer, loves creating animations, and playing video games. He helps with our homeless outreach, Dare to Care, and attends our student Bible study and Sunday school. Andrea Berry is 15 years old, and she has a 3.5 GPA. She is heading to the 10th grade. She is involved in cheerleading, BSU, archery, and orchestra, and she received a Citizenship Award and honor roll at Wagner High School. Logan Boyd is 16 years old, and she has a 3.5 GPA at Louisville Mill High School. She's heading to the 12th grade. She wants to be an orthodontist and serve in the Army Reserve. She's involved in track, BSU, the Army JROTC, and FCA. Ryan Johnson is 17 years old and received a 3.7 GPA at Louisville Mill High School, but he even received a 3.5 GPA in 6 college hours. He is heading to the 12th grade. He wants to be a pediatrician, he loves sports, and is involved in our youth usher and projection ministry. He attends Sunday school and our student Bible study. Marae Lewis is 18 years old and she received a 3.9 GPA and graduated from Ballard High School. She is headed to the University of Kentucky to major in media arts and studies. She was the senior class secretary, involved in the Mayor Youth Implementation Team, Black Achievers, and the Spanish Club. And last but not least, Jasmine Stewart is 22 years old. She received a 3.3 GPA from the University of Louisville, where she graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Health and Human Performance with a focus in exercise science. She is applying for physical therapy school in the summer. She is an AKA and she is involved in BSU. Now let's give a round of applause to our youth here at Watson and their accomplishments this past school year.